Okay, don't be fooled by Australian politics right now. We all knew this was going to happen. It was just a matter of time. If it wasn't going to be Hasty, it was always going to be Angus Taylor. But the thing is, people, they want to distract you with the minor shit, things that we already know. So don't get stuck on the whole new Liberal leader. He's no better. At the end of the day, Liberal Party, the Labor Party, the Greens, and possibly the Nationals are now a sinking ship. But we know the National Liberals, which is Little Proud, is definitely a sinking ship. All these people want and all they're worried about is their positions in the next election. They are preparing to be annihilated in the next election. But the thing is, if Pauline Hanson repeats the same bullshit cycle and allows the Liberal Party to be their number 2 selection, that's a problem. Because all we're doing is keeping the old guard instead of getting rid of them. Makes no sense. The proof is already in the pudding. How many more fucking years do you want the proof to be out there? They've done nothing for our country. And for the people that are jumping up and down about the Liberal Party, saying that they will do a comeback, here's some information for you. It was John Howard that sent our soldiers to Afghanistan. It was also John Howard that gave $50 million per year to Afghanistan. It's also John Howard that sent our gas overseas for free. But then it's also a Labor Party that gave away our resources, our manufacturing, and the fuel depots. Same parties, different colours, different branding. And for the farmers and the station owners, you also need to wake the fuck up, because you can't keep saying that Australia's not behind you. We have always been behind you. But if you keep electing the same parties that do absolutely nothing for you, then the onus is on you. You need to make better decisions. The Labor Party came from the outback. It came from working class people. They no longer represent the working class people. These 4 major parties represent corporations and lobbyists. That's what they represent. So we can continue voting for the 4 parties, repeating the same cycle like a domestic violence fucking candidate, or you can better yourself, better our country, and start voting outside of that. People that won't be bought out. People that stand for our country. People that want to unite us. And for the record, there are Indians out there, Muslims, Christian faiths, that have worked in this country in migration since the 1700s, 1800s, that have represented this country and that believe in our values and that hold our values more than most people. And also for the record, that most people don't want to talk about, it's been white Australian politicians that have sold this country out. Let that one sink in. You don't believe me? Go back for the last 20 years and have a look at all those faces sitting in Parliament. And then we've also had the current Prime Minister, Susan Ley, who was also the chairperson back then. She was the movement of Friends of Palestine. This division already came in the 1980s. But take a look at the people that were sitting in office. Did they really represent all of Australia? No. So I think it's about time that we stop, pause, and have a look at who represents real Australians. Because it's never really been truly represented, has it? It's the big mining corporations and the corporations behind the scenes that want you to fight with each other. They were making us fight with each other since the 1900s. And now you wonder why there's division in our community. There wasn't a representation of Aboriginal people before the 1960s. And then when we have come in, now we've got extremists in positions of power that don't even represent black conservatives like me. Most Aboriginal people are black conservatives. The ones that are crazy, the ones with the microphone, they are the left. But yet, money is always thrown at the left than it is at people like myself that speak the truth, speak common sense. And sometimes you have to go through your rage moment while you're listening to this to understand that, yeah, put my emotional feeling aside. Madison is right. Even I have to check myself sometimes. But if you can't do that, that means you're not growing. It means that you are concrete in your thinking. And that is where we all have to shift. Pay attention to who ran this country, how they did it, how they destroyed our country, how they continued to bring foreign investors into our country, buy houses, and then leave the Australian people on the street without jobs. Our jobs are going to be replaced, and they are being replaced right now by foreigners coming into this country from third world countries. And apparently $50,000 is given to Indian people coming into this country, either as a student or to start a new business. Why are we giving our taxes to people overseas? And you know, if you're not outraged by that, and you're not outraged at the fact that there are files that are coming out in the next couple of days or weeks that are pinpointing Australian politicians to the pedophilia thing in the Epstein file, and you're still sitting at home doing nothing, that's the problem. And one thing I will say, the Palestine movement, whether you like them or not, they do come together as one. They come together by using also the taxpayer money to do a weekly rally throughout the country that's been paid for by our taxes. Go through my page. It's already split from January to May of last year, and then June to December of last year. It's all there. You need to find it. But until this country comes together as one and stop the divide, and stop saying that it's Aboriginal people that get more money, or we don't have this, or we don't have that. Stop looking at the volume of people's water in their cup and start looking at your own and how you can benefit this country. Because that's what they want you to do. But don't forget, there are other people in this country that have been here for over 100 years, from families that have helped build this country. And the migrants that came after Second World War, it's been a very peaceful country until the last 10 years. It's up to you to see the shift and recognize who they are. But one thing you don't do is yell and scream at 80% of people that have been good people in this country. It's the 20% in every culture, every ethnicity that are the cunts.